Zohran getting praised by Republicans?
Some strange bedfellows for Mamdani. He's getting his flowers all over conservative media. Play the clip.
I know tons of Republicans who are actually operatives within the party who were saying they couldn't wait to make him the face of the Democrat Party. And they thought that would be very good for Republicans. Depends on where you are. Because in New York, he's a hero. I mean, he's becoming extremely strong and formidable as a kingmaker.
There's a kingmaker tonight, and that's the mayor. The Mayor Mamdani, not only a kingmaker, but a queenmaker as well, because he backed two women who were going to go to Congress.
Mamdani's forces, by going door to door, took down some big players, including AIPAC.
Remember, Jen, how just a year ago, the establishment was like, every single piece of Republican mail this fall in 2026 is going to have photos of Zohran, and they're going to be terrifying.
Yeah. That's going to be awesome. Let them do that. Let them try. Do you know how galvanizing it will be for every other candidate to get the automatic Zohran nod without even getting the Zohran nod? Because those policies and that success is nonpartisan. It's not partisan. Universal child care is not a partisan issue. If you want to make that a partisan issue as a Republican, go right ahead. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to hold you. Do that, please. Please talk about how horrible it is that the local DSA equivalent, the local Democratic Socialist equivalent, is going to be just like Zohran Mamdani. He's going to fight for universal child care. He's going to fight for better public transit. You think that's going to be bad? Are you insane? No, the beauty of this is, and I said this in my speech at the New York City DSA Slate rally, if you remember. I said, our job isn't just to, advance Zohran's agenda. That's important because that agenda is obviously good for New Yorkers. It's good for the movement. But I see my job as making Zohran Mamdani unremarkable because we're going to elect 1 million Zohrans, okay? We're going to elect thousands of Zohrans. And when I say thousands of Zohrans, I'm talking like local, city, state, Senate, so much so that we're going to be like, yeah, this is just normal. This is what good politics looks like. We're going to make it so that people will be afraid to admit that they voted Republican ever again in polite company. They're going to be like, what? Of course I didn't vote Republican. What are you talking about? Of course I voted for the agenda of the working class. Democratically organized one-party state. We'll get there. Can I do a shout out to Medicare, which everyone should have, for paying my 83-year-old dad's triple bypass, which he's recovering well from? Let's go. Medical science rules. Hell yeah. Hell yeah to medicine. Hell yeah to Medicare.
Terrifying voters. Fox News has told their anchors to stop talking about Zohran because he is too popular. They can't find a photo of him not smiling.
He is hyper-disciplined. I'll give him that. And it's paying dividends. Hopefully now he'll be a little bit more confident to be even more bold. But he's been unbelievably responsive to the DSA. I mean, he's been so good. He is, God damn it, dude. Look, I don't want to glaze the man too much, but he has been so good. I mean, look, yesterday I was talking about how, there's plans in motion to hire 600 new NYPD officers, right? That goes against a core campaign promise. Groundwork came out and openly criticized them for it, openly pressured them from the outside for it. Guess what Zohran did today? Shook hands with Menin. New budget for New York City. No new NYPD hires. Promises made, promises kept. That's it. That's it. That's huge. That's huge. That is responsive democratic politics. And I mean small d democracy. You didn't forget the people that brought you to the ball. You didn't forget your voters. You didn't forget your constituents. You didn't forget those who voted for you to implement this agenda. And he's burning through it. I mean, it's huge. It's huge. I cannot sing his praises enough. I hope that one day this will be unremarkable. One day we'll look at this and we'll go, bare minimum. Duh. Of course a politician is going to listen to the demands of their voters. This is how it's always been done. But today is not that day. That's why I always say it was Emerge. Okay, Emerge 2. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was all of DSA. Okay. Inside, outside pressure. Sorry for not giving Emerge's proper credit. Oh my God. Anytime I say something about DSA now, people get really mad internally in the organization. Not internally, but like they tweet about it and they're like, this guy doesn't know anything about what's going on internally. I apologize. It's because Groundworks gave me Labubu beanies, and that's why I keep repping Groundwork. Okay, but no caucus warfare here. I'm not even affiliated with the DSA. I don't even know what it is. Okay, shh, it's fine. I apologize. I apologize for getting into the caucuses. Okay, you're all beautiful. You're all doing important work, more important work than I ever could be. It's just because you're not a part of the DSA. Yeah, I'm just the outside guy. I don't, unlike Stu Smith of the Manhattan Institute, I don't know what the fuck's going on inside of the DSA. Okay. The only DSA I know is the Dick Sucking Association, okay, which I am a part of. I followed Stu for DSA News. Huge hog drama in the Dodern campaign lock-in. Anyway, going back to Zohran Mamdani's campaign promise, it was a key campaign promise here. Zohran Mamdani says NYPD PC Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch agreed with him that additional NYPD headcount wasn't necessary, so it got cut. This saves dollars and also helps Mamdani politically. Raising headcount is one of the few areas in which New York City DSA publicly distanced themselves from him. Sally, you actually believe this? Exactly. Helps him politically versus the safety of New York City. Dog, murders are down to historic levels. What are you talking about? Have you ever been to New York City, or are you chirping from outside of New York City? It is one of the copped up places I've ever been to in my whole damn life. When I went to Madison Square Garden, there were more cops than there were people who were trying to attend the game. The f do you mean? There are plenty of cops in New York City, man. Dog, what are you talking about? Chiming in from Nebraska. Oh, this is the retired, never mind. New York City Mayor, Chell, John M. Chell, NYPD Chief of Department, retired, trusts the New York City voice. Yeah, my mistake. He's not chirping from Nebraska. He's chirping from the Nebraska of New York City, which is Staten Island. Okay? My apologies.